Today we'll delve into the world of High Court Enforcement Officer powers and everything you need to know about dealing with them. Whether you're facing debt collection or just curious, stay informed. This guide will help equip you with valuable insights. A High Court Enforcement Officer is a specialised enforcement officer, commonly referred to as a bailiff. Their primary role is to enforce orders issued by a High Court. Generally, High Court Enforcement Officers are responsible for collecting debts exceeding £5,000. However, some claimants transfer County Court orders to the High Court for a faster debt recovery, as long as the amount owed is £600 or more. With a valid High Court writ, a High Court Enforcement Officer gains certain powers to collect the owed money. They can visit the residential or commercial property of the debtor and request full payment. In some cases, they may offer a payment plan. Additionally, they can seize goods which will later be sold to settle the debt. A High Court Enforcement Officer is required to give debtors 7 clear days' notice before showing up at their door. This notice is typically provided through a letter informing the debtor to either pay the debt or expect a visit. Contrary to online rumours, High Court bailiffs must adhere to the same notice period as other enforcement officers. You are not obligated to allow any bailiff into your home, but they can enter through an open or unlocked door, if they choose to. If you prefer to not let them inside, you can communicate with them through a letterbox or from an upstairs window. However, they can still seize possessions that are on the outside of your home, like a vehicle parked on your driveway or on the street. A High Court Enforcement Officer can use reasonable force to enter your property when collecting unpaid court fines or debts owed to HM Revenue and Customs, such as income tax debt. They can also use force if a debtor has stopped paying a controlled goods agreement, allowing them to seize the listed assets to clear the debt. When a High Court enforcement agent uses reasonable force, they do so by bringing a locksmith with them to open the unlocked door. They do not forcibly break windows or kick down doors. If you decide to let the bailiffs inside your home, you have the right to check their identity first. You can ask to see their badge, ID card, or enforcement agent certificate, along with other pertinent information. Stopping a High Court Enforcement Officer won't make your debt disappear, but you may be able to apply for a stay of execution of the writ of control to have the judgment set aside under specific circumstances. It's best to seek advice from a UK debt charity to explore this option further. If you're struggling with debt, then there are a number of debt solution options available here in the UK. Some are free to use and others will include fees, and each will have their own pros and cons. If you want to learn more about the solutions available, then we've created a really great form that you might be interested in checking out. Click the link in the description to get started and answer a few simple multiple choice questions, like the total amount of debt, how many people you owe, your living situation, and we'll connect you with one of our trusted partners so you can find out more and take steps towards improving your financial situation.